is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The Jiki Vasa sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork, it's Dina Vega and get lit, what? Introducing Phantom of the Dark, walk through my heaven with levitation from refrigeration, deepens and E7, showboating with Rugers, flash mines, Belafonte jigger. Let's skate for what this worth as we confiscate your figures.
Chasing over ground, levitating Jiki and Ashiki's a Lahada car 54, chasing diamond runners headed Iceman. The big killer diamond convention, Harlem Buckstrap, freezing world heights, Hollywood, Madam Butterfly. Let me in your house, a pleasure. From the knuckle swatch, shadow boxes catching black eye blue.
I play the thief, what? This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The Jiki Vasa sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork, it's Dina Vega and get lit, what? Introducing Phantom of the Dark, walk through my heaven with levitation from refrigeration, deepens and E7, showboating with Rugers, flash mines, Belafonte jigger. Let's skate for what this worth as we confiscate your figures.
Chasing over ground, levitating Jiki and Ashiki's a Lahada car 54, chasing diamond runners headed Iceman. The big killer diamond convention, Harlem Buckstrap, freezing world heights, Hollywood, Madam Butterfly. Let me in your house, a pleasure. From the knuckle swatch, shadow boxes catching black eye blue.
I play the thief, what?
Hey, Fromly, it is another From Tuesday where we take a good old trip to Fromville, except we don't get stuck there. It is already over 50 people in the chat, and I am excited to see that. And guess what? Just in case you all did not know, November 12th is a very, very special day for me. November 12th is also Founders Day. So happy Founders Day, sisters of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. I just wanted to give a shout out to my sorors right now because it is our Founders Day and it is Rovember for the whole month. A lot happened in this episode. I don't know about y'all, but a lot happened here for me. I did have to watch it a couple of times to notice the things that were happening, but it was a lot that happened in this episode for me at least. But I'm not the only one here, and I'm not the only one who has an opinion. So let's see what the crew backstage has to say about this episode. Let's bring out EJ here first. EJ, how you feel about this episode? You on mute?
Girl, there we go. It was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. We got some answers finally, and I mean, that's about it. I still don't have no theories, but we did get some answers. So I'm here for it.
Not one little theory for the people.
Not really.
You know how I do. I got to cook up theories every time. So I got we'll talk about it when we get to that slide. I got a couple. Tyra, did you see a lot happening, or are you sick of this?
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. The way I just touched my chest because EJ was like, we got some answers. I was like, oh, EJ, one of them, we got some answers, people. I mean, did we really get answers? When do we ever really get answers? Did we make a U-turn, walk around in the circle, go across the street and go back to the same house we left? Yeah, I mean, we got something, but I don't know if it was answers.
I feel like we might have got something now that I feel like where we got maybe was not going to take us anywhere. But I feel like we got something.
How is it useful?
You know what? That's what I got to figure out. How is this information useful? I mean, I don't know where we're going. Ashley, are we going somewhere with this information
we're cooking.
that we got?
Yes, we are cooking with grease.
Ain't just me.
Yeah, we are on the way. We are cooking with grease. I enjoyed this episode. And I told y'all, I recognize an ancient druid Celtic site every single time. I told you them sacrificing them kids on them bloody rocks. We absolutely knew it, but I'm excited to see where it goes. And my baby Jade, his light shone brightly in this episode because the way he got Jim together was everything I needed to see. My baby Jade is going to Jade. He said, listen, I'm taking care of your children better than you are, sir. I need you to focus on what's important, and that's minding your business and trying to be a father, Jim, because he still sucks real bad.
The way Ashley is gonna guac 3000 Jade every single live is amazing.
But that's okay. You know what? I'm gonna be with her this time because we got time. When the time comes, you know what? I'm gonna ride for Jade just as hard because he said some things that needed to be said, and I was here for it. But we're gonna get to it. And speaking of the things that needed to be said, You know, before we get into the episode, as we're waiting for all the from leads to come and join us, we got to talk about some foolishness real quick. So we are on from season 3, episode 8. Before we get into this wonderful episode, we need to talk about worst TV husbands real quick. And all of these husbands we know real quick. We know these people. We really don't even love these people that much. We just know them. So we got Jim from who we will get into this evening. Lewis from Reasonable Doubt, and all of us here have talked about Reasonable Doubt. And if you hang out with us on Sundays, we got Richard from 3 Women. Now, out of this list, I want to know, Tyra, who is the worst husband on this list?
Girl, it's gonna still be Jim. Out of all 3, Jim is the most inactive father in the bunch. Them other 2 are present daddies. If they ain't nothing, Jim gonna lead them kids to fend for themselves every single time. It's Jim.
Okay, we had that. Y'all drop in the chat. Out of these 3 husbands, 3 TV husbands, I want to know who is the worst. Who is the worst? EJ, who is the worst from this list?
Well, it is definitely not Lewis. I don't even know how that name got on there, but it is gonna be Jim for me. Richard, I mean, because we gotta think, because we got husbands up there, but if we talking fathers, I mean, come on, Richard he be right there with that baby. You know what I'm saying? But Jim leave his kids all the time, so I'm going with Jim. Cause he horrible. He didn't even speak to Julie, y'all. Did y'all see that? He walked right past her.
He did. Okay, where you been? Hurry up. Who's gonna watch Ethan? Get in here.
And had the nerve to tell Tabitha, what was it last episode? Talking about I be out the house raising the kids while you be out. Boy, if you don't go on somewhere and sit down with all of that. Ashley, who is the worst TV husband on this list?
Oh, you know it's Jim by a mile. Jim by a mile. He don't want Tab. He just don't want nobody else to have her. That's his issue. I told you he's wrong. He's what's wrong with the fabric of American society. He's why we are in the predicaments that we are in today. Jim is a diabolical piece of work. And the other thing that pissed me off, just while we're here, because really, let's just go here really quick. When he said, "Oh, you're giving my wife ideas," that tells you everything you need to know about Jim. Tabitha can't think. She can't get an idea, Jim. Like, Jim.
I told you it's medieval times. Unhand my wife. Like, what? She can think for herself. I don't have to. It's like, you're feeding her. You need to leave her alone so she can get back to watching them kids. Like, no.
Okay. And first of all, you didn't Tabitha like that. Y'all came from the front. Y'all was on vacation to uncouple. That was it. And now all of a sudden, what you over here doing with my wife? Really, Jim? Really?
Jim.
We got some super chats in the building. Let's see what we got. CWC with a $5 super chat. I can't wait to get into this episode. I'm so tired of Gaslighter Jim and Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear.
Got a new nickname.
He get a new nickname every episode. Let's see who we got. Diamond Age with a $1.99 super chat. I wanted to correct Jim with one of those bottles. Okay, is anybody on team Jim at this point? Who out here is riding?
Nobody, except for the weirdos who show up after the lives. You guys are really hard on Jim. Did you ever consider? Like, yeah, we considered it, and it still didn't matter. Terrible parent.
Jim. He was still found wanting. Jim is useless.
I ain't considering nothing with Jim. After he walked by Julie after being gone, he went to go get the food, and he days and just walked by her, didn't speak or nothing. That's just rude. And my mama said the least you can do is speak when you walk in the house. Like, at least you can do. Come on now.
Exactly. He couldn't wait for her to walk in there so he could walk out.
Okay, I'm like, come on now.
I can't. I'm not. You know, we're gonna get all into Jim. But before we do, we have 97 people already here. So shout out to you all. We are really about to get into this episode, y'all, because I saw a lot. I don't know about y'all, but I seen some things. And if you've seen some things too, we want to hear about it. Attach it to a super chat, and you have us here. You got all us here to talk about it live.
Put your finger in the sky. Hey, put your fingers in the sky.
Place will not break us.
The
only way we go home
put your fingers in the sky.
is together.
Hey, put a finger in the sky if you want a nigga. Hey, put your fingers in the sky if you want. Hey, put a finger in the sky if you want a nigga. Hey, put your fingers in the sky if you want. Sometimes you worry about the things he can provide for you. Whenever you around, I seem to
Place
come
will not
alive
break
for you.
us.
I finally recognize
The only way we go home.
Although I know your man that trust me, he would die for you. These quiet thoughts that you've been going on for years now. I saw you in the party, soft lips, soft spoken. I came to talk to you, but homie interfered now. He introduced you as his girl and I was heartbroken. Some people talk about that love at first sight shit. To keep it real, I don't know
Place will
whether I
not
believe
break
it's
us.
true. But if it is,
The
then
only
tell
way
me
we
if
go
I'm wrong,
home.
right? If I fell in love with you
Together.
before
So let's start from the top. And again, if y'all have some thoughts and theories, we're going to get all into it today because it's a lot this episode. So get comfortable. I couldn't help myself, y'all. You know, it just somebody grabbed it and it pulled my hand over and I couldn't help but stab Tilly. It wasn't me. Somebody grabbed my hand. And then her useless ass husband who just don't do nothing. He about as useless as Jim at this point. I don't know who's more useless because Ellis just be standing around with no bright ideas to do anything. All he know how to do is call his dad and ask his dad to do something. Okay, what can you do, Dad? Because I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle any kind of situations about anything. What you gonna do? And then we just gonna sit here and just tell. You know what? We just gonna take Fatima out of here and we'll just let whoever find Tilly. Let's just leave the body and get on up out of here. Ashley, was that a good idea? Do you believe that something was pulling on Fatima's hand? And was it a good idea to get her out of there?
Boyd is a piece of work. Here's the thing, talking about, oh, don't let the from changes. Boyd, you've truly changed because the way you were ready to spirit her away and not tell anybody, we just gonna put it on somebody else. He said, let's get the bell. Let's go into town and see if we got any new visitors overnight. Boyd, I wanted to slap Boyd in this instance because how can you abandon all of your moral code, all of that in an instant? Because Fatima's my family. Do I believe that Fatima was controlled by this other entity or source? Potentially, but Fatima's very weak-willed because I think if you stop feeding the beast can't take over your body and make you do anything. She said, I was just filled with so much anger. I didn't even know where it came from. And next thing I knew, the garden shears were in Tilly's chest. And Ellis came in. I don't even really think Fatima's really sad about it. I haven't seen her really shed any real tears. She should still be weeping to this day if she really, really didn't want to do it. I think she was pissed off. I think Tilly was an op anyway and had been following her around. She kept telling her to leave me alone. I think this was half Fatima, half demon alien baby. I think it was a combination of the two. I think Fatima needs to be in the box. I think she needs to be in the box. I think you need to get her out. Get her out of there. Put her in the box. And Boyd, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And what got me was, okay, Boyd, we know you took out your wife. You did what you had to do in a tough situation. But now we can't go easy on Fatima because she's your daughter-in-law. And you think this unborn thing could possibly be yours, maybe, if there's really anything in there. I just hated it. I hated it. I was so disappointed in Boyd.
I was disappointed in Ellis. Because why your daddy got to handle all this stuff? This is your wife and whatever parasite baby demon she got. This is your family, Ellis. Why are you pulling Boyd into it? Tyra, was this a good idea?
You know Ellis is a boy. Like, we just married Fatima out of circumstance. What else is there to do and from? I mean, we ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do this. That ain't mean he was a man and he could actually do stuff. I think this was mostly demon baby and not completely about, she wouldn't hurt a fly. She not built like that. You know what I'm saying? It was Boyd for me. It was Boyd for me. I just wish he just drops his commitment to this little piece of town. Baby, he tired. Rightfully so. We're not going to act like Boyd has not given so much to this place. And after, Dale ended up in that wall, that episode, it let us know where everything lied and who was appreciating him for what. And it was nothing. I just want him to let go and let God. Give it to Acosta. Give it to somebody. Because if you thought for any second that this was a sound decision to make, there is no way in hell that he cares about perception or being in charge or anybody. Like, I don't want to lose the rapport that I have with the community. This good faith. I don't want them it's not going to be any of that. All it took was one lip to go, such and such hit Boyd and Fatima, and it's just like, your word is already mud here. And Donna let that be known this episode. I just think he needs to wash his hands and let them fail. And I mean, who says they're going to fail? But it's been too long of it just solely being on his back. He's stressed, and like I said, Fromville is breaking him down, and he has not made one true sound decision in all 8 episodes. The boy, like first season boy would have never done this. Boyd would have tried to handle this. It was just like the way he was so almost bent on, well, you know, if Sarah got to take that charge, she got to take that charge because I'm protecting my family. When were we like going to bat for Fatima? Like, he was very heavy. You my family. You my daughter-in-law. I have never heard him say daughter-in-law. I might have missed that episode. I haven't heard it. I think that man tired, and he need to go somewhere and be tired before he does something worse.
EJ, was it Fatima, or was it the Fromville that made her stab Tilly? And was this a good idea for them to tell her to get out of here?
Okay, so first things first, I agree with Tyra 100%. Boyd is absolutely tired. That's why I'm not mad at Boyd. Boyd is so fed up with everything that's going on. Don't nobody listen, no way. Don't nobody listen to him. Like, they say they want to listen. They say they want to do this, but everybody just running amok anyway. Everybody doing their own thing. So he over it, and he's done with it. And this is a second chance for him. When it's all said and done, all he's doing is having flashbacks of his wife. He does not want to fail Ella's useless self one more time, because he is useless. Like, he just don't do nothing. But he don't want to fail him this time. Like, so now he's like, look, I'm gonna do what I have to do. That's why he's all, you're my daughter-in-law. I ain't never heard him say that either. I was like, daughter-in-law, this your what? This your family? Like, y'all just, well, never mind. It don't even matter. But at the end of the day, this is where it's stemming from. It's stemming from the fact that he's flashbacking, like, I couldn't protect, like, my son was mad at me about this whole, with his mom, you know, what happened with his mom and him having to unalive her. There's no way he's going to have to do the same thing with Fatima. He's not going to travel down that road again. But what he's doing at the same time, I mean, we're just like, we're setting it up for this big break, because that's what's about to happen. We're about to have team here and team this. We thought we had the colony house and the people in the town. It's about to be a whole different situation. They're about to be dividing food and everything. And I do mean like dividing everything. They're about to divide the town straight down the middle, because they're about to get crazy, because Acosta finna take over.
I hope not. We're gonna talk about her too. I got a slide that's just dedicated to her, because that she get on my nerves. But yeah, the Fromville is doing their job of dividing people. That they have been doing an excellent job this season of creating division, and nobody is seeing that at this point. Oh, let's see. We got.
Hey, was lying not an option? We couldn't lie and be like, "Oh, I just turned around. I didn't know she was there." Like, it was shears. She could have said she was pruning something and turned. It was instant. Take her to the shed, hide her out like she was a fugitive.
And Ellis ain't have no other. He ain't had a better idea either. He's like, "Yeah, how about we just tell everybody that she did it?"
He want that on his heart. He's an artiste, okay?
And he was willing to sacrifice Fatima, because if they would have said that she stabbed Tilly just cold blood like that, that would have been it. He's so just naive. I don't even know how they survived this long in Fromville, because him and Fatima, maybe they just a match made in Fromville.
They are.
Fatima needs to go in that damn box at this point. She is dangerous.
Yeah,
she is bloodthirsty at this point. And they acting like, oh, I don't know. Well, you know, we need to protect her. No, y'all need to protect yourselves. Protect your neck.
See, that box has been deaded since we didn't put Sarah in the box. Wasn't no going back after that.
Just me with the $4.99. Love the live stream. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you all. And everyone is here. We got about 130 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the whole panel's channel. Everybody has their uploads and their theories loaded. We talk about from on all of our channels. So make sure you are subscribed to everyone. Because we need to talk. So Victor started crashing out. And Sarah's like, I don't even know what to do. Okay. I don't know what to do with Slappy over here / Jasper. I'm not a ventriloquist. Okay, Victor. I can't get his ass to talk. Will you get somebody else to do it? So she go over there to the Matthews house, knowing don't nobody over there like her. But she's just like, look, y'all friend over here crashing out, and I don't even know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all, somebody come get him. Somebody come get him. And Tabitha take her behind over there since she want to play, Captain Save-A-Ho to everybody but her own kids. Runs over there to Victor, and then he suddenly remembers, oh yeah, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? It wasn't even Jasper this whole time, y'all. It was the boy in white. My bad, y'all. My bad. I forgot. I'm sorry. My memory was locked down. It came out now. We did all this hunt for Jasper, and it wasn't even him the whole time. It was my good old friend, the boy in white, who was talking to Christopher and tells Christopher, you need to hop to them faraway trees and save the children, okay? Because we were sacrificed. You need to go over there and do that. But Christopher said, hell to the nah, I don't trust you. And somehow Victor's mom said, okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll do it then. And then we see what happened to Miranda. Okay, first of all, the boy in white didn't tell you to do it, Miranda. They give certain people certain instructions. He told Christopher to do it. And you took your tail over there trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho like Tabitha. It didn't work. But we did find out that Jasper does not talk. The boy in white was there the whole time to tell him, hey, you need to come help us and all the other Ashy kids, and this is how you do it. Now, people that watch Game of Thrones, I kind of thought about when he said the Ashy kids was the ones that helped, that actually created the faraway trees as a means to help people. Just like the children of the forest, and their weirwood trees. I kind of thought about Game of Thrones just a little bit for those that watch that. And what do y'all think about this and that? Do y'all believe that the boy in white really wanted Christopher to save them and everybody was gonna get out? EJ, because I know you got at least one theory.
Listen, girl, listen. I'm gonna save my theory for later. I got one, but I gotta save it. Man, this right here, this whole revelation. First of all, can we just talk about how Victor spazzed out on everybody? That part right there had me cracking up because Victor was all over the place. Sarah was up there talking about trying to get that. She was like, "How Victor?" I was like, "Girl, let Victor alone," because right about now, Victor is about to. I thought Victor was gonna choke her out, seriously.
I did too.
This was good though. I like the fact that we did learn a few things. He was talking to the boy in white. Christopher said, "Nope, I'm not gonna be the person. So you need to go find somebody else to do that." But I did think it was interesting how the story kind of developed, and we got just a little tiny piece of something. I don't know what to do with that tiny piece, but we got it. I was here for it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't exactly know what to do with it, but we got something. Ashley was excited about a little piece of information that we got. Ashley, how did you feel about Christopher kind of telling them, what happened to him and the Kui kids, and that he was trying to tell him exactly what to do to get him out of there, and Christopher was like, get somebody else to do it.
It don't surprise me. And now we know Victor's going to internalize this because it's all my fault. My mom went because I told her, even though earlier in this season, we find out mom was already having visions even before this. So it's like, really, it was always going to be, right? When we talk about fate and all these other themes that they've addressed in earlier episodes, what got me mostly, honestly, was Tabitha's effort in this. I ain't seen her have this much effort with Julie. I ain't seen her have this much effort with Ethan. I've never seen it. And Sarah's little Jasper voices were cute to me. Come on, Victor. Do you want to talk to me? I was like, what in the hell is going on? And yeah, and Victor's been on the verge for so long. I thought it was interesting that Tab was like his, his calming factor in this moment. But I do want to get into it because, right, he talks about the sacrifice. These children were born in the dark. They were sacrificed on their rocks. And when the blood dripped down, it fed the roots. And that's what caused these trees to grow. That's why we always saw Victor measuring the trees, seeing if they had moved, seeing what they were doing, and actually being a portal, right, for the future, because that sacrifice was whatever. I think that was interesting. I think that's going to be of note moving forward. And I'm just excited to see kind of what comes out of it, other than Victor, you know, maintaining this grief. Now he's going to have to run to Victor, brother, daddy, Henry, and tell him, it's my fault, Dad. It's my fault. Mom is gone. And then we're going to have to sit through that. That's the only part of this that kind of annoyed me. But I mean, I knew it was sacrifice on the rocks. I listen, when you get back to them to them Celtic, Viking-like Norse people, this is what they do. They sacrifice kids on rocks.
Ashley, since I know you watch Game of Thrones, do you think that these Ankhui kids are like the children of the forest? Because, you know, if we think about how that went, they not only built the weirwood trees, but they created something. They created something else to battle the people. Do you think, just like the children of the forest created the Night King and the White Walkers, that these Ankhui kids could have created those monsters in Fromville?
Oh, now that's deep. That's interesting. I hadn't even thought about that because I know the children of the forest, I mean, crucial. They're not something. Now, I'd be here for the Ankhui crew coming to fight with the people to get out of the From, since they've been honestly the ones that were wronged the most by Fromville and the powers that be. I'd absolutely be here for something like that. I never even put that together. That's good, Kay. That's a good one.
See, I know I'd be thinking. Let's see. Cat Harlem with the $9.99 super chat. I think Miranda and Tabitha are supposed to rescue their own children. And look what happened to Victor and Julie. Christopher and Jade are the chosen ones. So maybe those are the ones that have to be the one to save everybody, because whatever's going on, it didn't work with Miranda, and it didn't work with Tabitha either, because she ended up running back. So maybe it relies on the shoulders of Jade at this point. Very good point. What do you all think about this theory?
He's the smartest one.
Oh, okay. I do not think Jade is the smartest one in the slightest at all. No, I'm here for this. With just up to par with everything that everybody has to say. Well, beyond this, me not giving a damn, because I didn't give a damn about none of this. I did not care about none of this, and the blood. Like, I think we already pretty much knew with the state of those rocks and how the kids were positioned last season in the cave that there was some type of, we don't know exactly how the sacrifice went, but there was a sacrifice, and we're learning about it fed the blood into the trees and it created this. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I really want to get into something that I like, the way that how we spent about 4 episodes just getting to Jasper, finally getting Jasper and him not talking. And I was just thinking, if Jasper isn't going to talk to Victor, he's definitely going to talk to Jade, because Jade is Christopher. And I guess there was confirmation. There hasn't been enough confirmation for things that we haven't already felt. Just like with Tabitha coming down here, and you said she invested all kind of stock in Victor. You've never seen her do it with her own kids. That's because Tabitha is Victor's mom. Tabitha is Victor's mom, and they've always had, this kind of connection. And that's why, you're not doing it right. You need to go get Tabitha. You need to go. So
you think they're doing that reincarnation thing that people been talking about?
Like, there's that, and the bracelet, her bringing Henry, everything is just, clicking on all cylinders. And I think this was confirmation. Is the way she just knew it. She knew exactly what to do. She knew exactly what to do. And Victor responded to her, him even leading her. Well, what he says here, the boy in white. If they pop out that little boy in the white shorts conveniently, he's just a little plot device to go boy in white. They just throw him in there like a bowling ball to knock down some pins that weren't standing up in the first damn place. And it's just like, well, he came and told Christopher it wasn't actually Jasper. I overheard and told my mom, and led her to that tree because she made it her mission to get the children out. He pretty much did the same thing with Tabitha, so I believe that they are connected. But I need more than this. I feel like we wasted so much time for nothing. And I don't like how they like to play with Victor when they want him to be progressive and then have him be a manic child. It's fine.
Anyone else on this theory here?
I want to know where Christopher is. I'd like to know where's Christopher. What I thought maybe we would get that because we got the case of the what is that? What the memorabilia that he collected off of the people who were dead in the street. But it's like I kept Slappy, but I never saw Christopher. I want to know that. Like, what happened to Christopher? Give me something I can care about or do something with, please.
You know, you're right. Like I said, we got some stuff, but it needs to take us somewhere. We need to take it a step further.
What did he say? Oh, the answers are in the before and in the past and in the front and in the backseat of the Hummer. Like what? Like you have to go forward. It's always this ethereal lore, and it's never anything direct. Which is fine because this is from. We know what it is, but if you're gonna give me something at least that I can care about and stick to. With this, I was just like, oh, so we wasted how many episodes seeking out Jasper for nothing, unless he's going to stand up and walk over and talk to somebody else.
You know, that's by the time we got there too, I was just like, so we just wasted, we did a whole treasure hunt for this dummy, and it was the damn boy in white the whole time. Him and his other little ashy friends get on my nerves. So, Jim, who just cannot stand the thought of being at home with his own children, feels like he needs to go and have a conversation with Jade because Tabitha is spending too much time over there. Tabitha, what are you doing over there? I need to go have a man-to-man conversation with Jade. And then while you're over there, you know, all up in, you know, in Jade face, your daughter over here hanging out with Randall again. She's trying to be up under Randall. He is just like, I'm not trying to be bothered with this. Here she comes tiptoeing around. And she's just like, you know what? We need to go to the caves together. You know, we got something in common. We was down there. And Randall's like, I'm not. No. He said, whatever's down there don't mean you know well. In fact, don't nothing in this town mean us no good. And when he said that, I thought about everything. So is the boy in white and the kimono lady, is everybody in Fromville? Is there no one trying to help anyone? Thomas is not even trying to help anybody in here. So there's no friends in the Fromville. Tyra,
this was funny. This was funny because like Jade was like, is she 9? Like, what is she? She's a woman. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I need to like leave her alone, and I'm planting ideas in her head and making this bigger than it needs to be when she just needs to be home, being my wife and getting back to our family as usual, even though we know their marriage is a struggle one at this point. Jade, even though I think Jade is doing, you know, he's doing busy work. He's like, it's just maybe, you know, something of means will come from this, but I'm not all gung-ho on Jade being the one to save the day. I don't believe in none of them at this point. But it was very funny to have him come in there on his high horse. Meanwhile, I think at this point, Julie and Ethan were already headed to them ruins about to go just like, I'm like, what are you doing here? There are bigger things at hand. But I thought this was hilarious. And even Henry being drunk, sitting at the bar, like, yeah, you know, you remind me of myself when you listen to you. I was like, yeah, that's because all of y'all are one and the same. This is probably where you were standing not too long ago. But I was here for this, and Jay just telling him like, don't. It was very like 3-way. Don't come to me with your problem. Like, your wife came to me. You need to communicate with your woman. It's like, all right. But it was funny that he thought he could roll up with some passion. That's the same passion he had when he jumped off that bed to talk to Tabitha. Little mama down here, we already knew Julie was gonna go back because, you know, what else is there to do? Nobody's there to tell her no. There's nobody there to tell her that she can't. I mean, Randall tried, like, I'm not going back and you should leave it alone, but we definitely knew that she was going to go back.
Ashley, tell us about your guy Jade over here telling Jim about himself. Like, why are you trying to have a man-to-man conversation to me? Have a man-to-woman conversation with your wife, because I'm not the one or the two.
That part, because Jay coming in hard, like he coming in hot, like you're a narcissistic so-and-so and so-and-so. And the only reason you're doing this is to show how smart you are. And Jay said, so what? the only one working. Jim says, I'm here trying to keep my family together and keep their minds right and, look after them and watch and take care, Jim. Show me when. Show me when, why, and how you have done any of those things, any steps to keep your kids' sanity. You don't even know where your kids are half the time. How do you know if they're sane or not? You actually don't even know that your young daughter stayed the night with Brotherhood of the Night's Watch. Did you wonder where she was last night, Jim? No, you weren't, because you weren't even home. Like, let's call a thing, okay? You don't give a damn about them kids and this false piety, this righteous indignation with Jade, because Jade is the smartest in the from. Let's not get it twisted. He's a genius. He is, okay? With a beard that connects. And don't come in his face.
Point that out every time.
And I do, because don't come at him like that, Jim. Jim is insecure because he knows how inadequate he is. And he doesn't measure up to half the man that Jade is. Let's be serious. Jade stepped in and said, I'm going to father your children. Let me show you how to be a daddy to Ethan, because you failed. Let me show you. This is what active fathering looks like. You see how I left, but I took your son with me? Very demure, very mindful, very good father energy. You don't have it. So get the hell out of here. I wanted him to hit him. I wanted Jay to just pop him one good time. That would have gave me satisfaction. That would have done something for me. As far as Julie staying the night, girl, why are you staying the night over there with them? With Mullet, Nurse Crackhead, and Brotherhood of the Night's Watch. This is not a good batch. I don't need next season for Julie to be residing in the makeshift hospital with them. It's aggy. It's annoying. I don't like it. And in this instance, y'all know I don't get down with Brotherhood of the Night's Watch. I don't get down with them. However, he didn't tell anything but truth right here. We've been to the threshold. Just because the voices stopped for you in that instance, Julie, doesn't mean you should go back. We knew last episode the heifer was going back, and he's giving her a warning. As you know, we always get warnings in the shows because we know what's imminent. Danger. You in danger, girl. And she's going to go anyway. But, he tried a little bit. I don't know why you'd want to, his wounds stink. Why are you that close to him? Why would you want to stay over I don't.
Because she wants to make this romance. They do. Okay. And why? I don't like it. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this romance. I don't. I'm over.
Wait. You talking about romance between Randall and Julie?
Yeah.
Oh, please don't let them deal with this. Julie is still a child.
Yeah.
Please don't let this.
It's leaning towards that. And she's staying the night out at the man house.
She over there tiptoeing with Steve No Rogers anyway.
Let's hope that.
And he ain't even trying to holler at her like that. She just snooping around. I mean, one of those days he gonna be like.
If it is, I could see it being like, oh my God, Julie, what are you doing? Like, I don't think he would be like, yeah, I don't see that. If anything, put Brotherhood of the Night over there with Acosta, not Julie. That's a child.
EJ, how you feel about Jade putting Jim in his place? Even Henry jumped in and was like, you need to learn how to shut the hell up. And little Miss Julie trying to get next to Captain No America.
Listen, first of all, let's start with Julie, because what are we doing? Like, we saw this coming a mile away. First of all, we need Julie to run. Like, everybody likes a bad boy, but this is not it. And plus, he is all disfigured. I'm not trying to be the person that's, being that person, but I am. We don't want him. Like, you see, he got this big old gash over here, and it's all over here. Like, you can't be kissing on his neck. You can't do none of that. Nah, let that go.
She find it attractive, girl. She find it attractive.
Girl, she gonna have she gonna get staph or something. Let that go. But then we got Jade. Boy, this was my part right here. This is like the best part ever, because it's about time somebody checked Jim. Because who you coming to check, boo? Not my boy Jade. Okay, this go around. I'm with you 100% on this one, Ashley. This time I was big up in Jade, because why not? Why is you even over here? Why is you even talking? Like, you literally walked past your daughter. You didn't even say hi. You just walked past her and ran right over here to Jade. And then what are we talking about? You literally were about to get a divorce. Like, you were 2 seconds from divorce court. So why are we all of a sudden trying to keep my family together? I'm just trying to keep my family together. No. And who cares who figures out how to get the hell away from here, as long as we get away from here? That was the smartest thing that Jade said. Like, who cares? It doesn't matter who gets us out. Let's just go. And last but not least, worry about them kids. Okay, worry about your kids. Don't worry about your wife. Your wife is grown. Let her do what she do because they're about to smash anyway. It is what it is. Let it go.
Not from this chat.
EJ still betting on them to bust it down one time.
Actually, they trying to put that homosexual on your man Jay. They say he don't want Tabitha in no type of way because he don't like women.
Where do y'all get that from? The man that rode there was just his friend. I think they're making that inference from that. Well, I don't know why they're making Jade a homosexual. Why?
They're trying to say that was his special friend.
And he could be bi. Who knows? Hey, it ain't mine to judge. Who are me to judge?
And Frumpville, his mind might open a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
You ain't got a whole lot of
options limited.
I feel the connection. I feel the connection between Jade and Tabby.
I still think, given the opportunity, he'll clap them cheeks anyway.
Okay, because every time she say, "Who can I run to?" She run to Jade. That's who she run to. Sorry, run into him.
Oh, let's see. We got some super chats over here. Dion Sherman, $10 super chat. Thank you, Dion. Good evening, ladies. I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but it's irritating that everyone is jumping on the time traveling when what Julie did was astral traveling. We are going to talk about that in the next slide, Dion. So hang tight. I got you on the next one. Dane C. I'm pretty sure Jade hates me. Dane, if he don't do anything, he gonna send a super chat to troll you. If he don't do nothing else. Dion Sherman again with the $5 super chat. In my opinion, we are dealing with metaphysical interplanetary plane traveling, astral projecting.
Let me get my Google out.
That's what I was. What that is?
Y'all think? So what they was what it was the Insidious? Y'all think they doing that Insidious stuff over there, astral projecting?
I mean, if it was just that, then does that still tie into her being able to drop that rope in the past, but in the present for Boy?
You know what? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about all those things in a couple of slides. Yep, we are going to talk about that because these children don't listen. They don't listen. But y'all, shout out to the 185 people that is in the chat right now. If you are just joining us, okay, we are getting into our theories, breaking down this whole episode. So if you have a theory, please let us know so we can talk about it together live, because don't none of us know what's going on, but we can figure it out together.
Hey, put your fingers in the sky if you want.
Place will not break us. The only way we go home.
Put your fingers in the sky if you want. Hey, put a finger in the sky if you want. Hey, put your fingers in the sky if you want. Hey, put a finger in the sky if you want. Hey, put your fingers in the sky if you want. Sometimes you worry about the things you can provide for you. Whenever you around, I seem to
place
come
will not break us.
I finally recognize
the only way we go home.
Although I know your man and trust me, he would die for you. These quiet thoughts that you've been going on for years now. I saw you in the party, soft lips, soft smoking. I came to talk to you, but homie interfered now. He introduced you as his girl and I was heartbroken. Some people talk about their love at first sight shit. To keep it real, I don't know whether I believe it's true. But if it is
the only way we go home,
right, if I fell in love with you before.
Let's see. We got another super. Tabitha is.
Read it. Can't
what? Tabitha is a gay, and she still ain't want Sarah. Now, where you get that from? Who's it? So we trying to put two people together in Frumpville that basically say that they don't want each other. We trying to stick Tabitha and Jade together, and y'all trying to say they don't even want each other.
Y'all silly.
Where y'all see this at? Help me. What sides are we missing? The red flags or something? Or the rainbow flags at this point? Are we missing the rainbow flags? Because in our mind, Tabitha and Jade are trying to do some things, and y'all trying to be like, no, they ain't. Okay, let us have this moment. Y'all trying to kill our joy here. Okay, I'm trying to kill the joy. But now, even though Steve No Rogers said, girl, don't go back down there. She said, you know what? Well, if you ain't gonna go with me, I'll take my little brother. What are you thinking, Julie? You take your little brother and you get over there and have a damn seizure. Okay, you get around there and have a seizure, and he don't know what to do with him. Do with you at this point. He's like, you too big. I can't pick you up and carry you nowhere. I'm just gonna have to leave you in the woods. Have a seizure. End up in the cave where you came from. We end up right in there. And then we see that she was the one who threw Boyd the rope down so he could climb out in the season before. So is it time travel? Is it astral projecting? Vic with the $1.99 super chat. There will be no Jade slander in this chat. Thank you.
Period. Vic. Let them know, friend.
Ashley, what do you think about Julie taking her brother out here to the ruins, and then in her being the one that gave Boyd the rope? Is she time traveling, or is this an astral projection?
She learned that bad parenting from her bad parents, because of all people in all the world to take with you on this side mission. Why would you bring your little brother? Even though, I mean, Ethan pops up and he's baby Yoda in this thing. He's like, this is the thresholds. You know, this is a portal to another. I'm like, how do you get all this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, young man? And even when she goes down bad, I'm gonna run and get help. And that's exactly what he does. Ethan was the real MVP for me in this episode. But Julie gets there. She goes down, and in my recap, I talk about the idea of, you know, dimensions on top of each other, kind of like what Dion was mentioning, how we're in this one plane, but simultaneously a series of events is unfolding right where we are. And so whatever touch point, whatever portal she entered into in that moment took her back to that place, because wasn't that man Martin down there the same one that was telling Boyd there's something worse coming? There's this. When we saw them down there before, though, Julie, Nurse Crackhead, and all of them were tied to the wall. So yeah, I definitely think they're at a different point of time, but within our current reality. I definitely think that whatever she is in, if it's a dream state or whatever is really happening in that other place in the caverns, I think so.
Yes, thank you, JC, for the $1.99 super chat. He said, "Be tired, Martin, just hanging out, just hanging out." Oh, okay. She said Fatima. Oh, okay, that's okay. Yeah, Fatima was. Fatima be out in the streets. So yeah.
I mean, is Martin integral to some type of, story plot for him to get up off the wall? Like, I would think we would have, because we haven't revisited him after he gave Boyd the worms, right?
He was the warning, though, and Boyd actually was supposed to take his place, right? So I mean, we thought it was pivotal in the moment, but we haven't turned back around to it yet.
Maybe this is them turning it around somehow. I don't know. From is becoming lost for good or bad. Well, the creators of Lost created From as well. So, it might be. EJ, what do you think of Julie taking her little brother out in the woods when Steve No Rogers told her hail to the gnaw, and then she get out there and have a whole seizure? Is she time traveling? Is this astral projection? Is this a different? What is it a portal? What's going on here? A portal within a portal? Because first of all, Fromville is already a portal. She in a portal within a portal.
Lord, then a portal of the portal on the portal. Girl, I don't know where the hell she at. Let's just keep it real. I ain't even gonna try to act like I know. I don't know where she at.
Y'all not finna stress her out every Tuesday.
I don't know. All I know is that all I know is don't go into the ruins. And I love Ethan. Sometimes every now and again, Ethan just come up with these things. I was like, how Ethan know what this is? Like, she's like, first of all, backtrack for a second. How you gonna ask Ethan for his advice? Why are we asking a 9-year-old for his advice? I don't even know how old he is, but why are we asking him for his advice? What do you think I should do? What you think he gonna say? Ethan always trying to go on a darn adventure. Of course he gonna tell you to go into the thing. Like, that's what he's gonna do. You walk into the thing. Now Ethan up here freaking out because, like, what did I just do? Like, I just sit my sister down, like, she spazzing out. And then we get all of these revelations. And like I said, I don't have a clue with any of that stuff, man. I'm just here for the fun of it all. But Julie just needs to do better. We need to stop listening to Ethan for everything, because even though he knows stuff from these books, we just need to stop listening to him. And Julie clearly left her body in astral trap. I'm gonna let you have that. Nope.
I just want to say, what you think about this, EJ?
Nope. Tyra.
Listen, she's gonna pass it over to Tyra. Tyra, what you think about this?
I'm not canceling out either one. Like, we're in Fromville. It could be a mixture of both. They could play on your intentions and make it look like one thing, and then next season is something else. Oh, we've dropped it all together. It could be a combination of her astral projecting or her. If there's just a difference, like when we get into something being astral projected in her, because the way that she and Ethan were talking prior, and it's just like, I just don't think we should cancel out either one. Because if we're just astral, then we should just be able to go and see and observe and ba-da-da-da-da. If there is an episode of anything more going on than that and her having an out about, if she can go and see something before or after or change anything, I'm going to call that time traveling.
See, that's what I was going to say, but I didn't want to sound like I didn't know. So I was just like, I'm going to let you have it.
Tyra, what you think about Julie taking Ethan on this little
Girl,
excursion?
Foolishness.
You think he was a good travel buddy? They're just some brother-sister bonding time.
What if he would have went with her? Like, they were holding hands. She didn't know what was going to happen. What if he had got sunk in there? Then it wouldn't have been anyone to come and help or anything. They could have been lost. It could have been a situation like with Boyd when he was trapped inside the chimney or the hole or whatever, the well. I don't know. That could have went horribly wrong. I was glad that it didn't, but this was a terrible idea. But you know, these are two children left to their own devices all the time. What exactly do you expect?
I was just about to say, because I mean, you know, had there been parenting taking place, you know, neither one of them would have been out there at this point. But you know, Tabitha worried about somebody else's grown child, and Jim trying to check somebody, trying to treat his wife like a child.
But what does that mean? Because the only thing that throws out the astral thing for me was that I thought you couldn't change, like she threw the rope. Like that means, so is that the present day or the past, her throwing that rope to Boyd? Because she was chained up at that time and taking over, you know what?
Told you, girl. I said let it ride.
Like we can't. You just. It's just too early to say it's one thing, because I would think she wouldn't be able. That means that we are playing around with time. And when she actually gave that rope to Boyd, I don't know. Because you remember when somebody dropped it down, he was like, "Who the hell dropped that rope down to Boyd?"
Yep.
I had forgotten about it.
Well, you know, yep. Since we're here,
to do a multiverse.
And
Yep.
not only
like
did
that.
she drop the thing down to Boyd, she also heard her mom and I think Victor in the caves at the time, where if you go back when Victor and Tabitha were in the caves, they heard her voice there, but we just didn't see her. So I feel like she might be doing a bit of time traveling, or at least being in a place where she can go and see the past, see the things that she may have did in the past. I feel like that cave is a portal within a portal. And I feel like, you know, maybe this is just me. I feel like Martin is okay for y'all. You gotta hang with me on this one.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all remember in Freddy versus Jason, right? When Freddy called Jason up to say, okay, you know what? I'm too weak right now, and they ain't scared of me, so I can't really, you know, unalive nobody right now. So Jason, I'm gonna pull you out from hell. And I'm gonna need you to go slashing and dashing so that they'll think it's me, and then they'll be afraid of me again. And once the fear comes out, then I'm gonna pop out and show y'all. But then Jason started doing his own thing. So I think Martin is playing around with people until he get his strength up. He might be the one that's the big bad out here, but telling Boyd is somebody else.
I'm with you.
Look at there.
I'm with you. I'm with you. You know I love me some Freddy versus Jason. I see it. I could see it.
I'm just saying.
Look at Ashley like, yeah, I ain't see that movie.
I saw that one, y'all. I saw that one.
Oh, see that, and it wasn't even scary. That was a pop culture movie.
I can see it, because there's no reason for us, because we even saw him like he could be waiting and biding time, like instilling, like we need that fear. And we always said that From was feeding on their hope and all that other good stuff. It could be K. That was a good one. Now, Dane, you give us some props in that chat. That was a good one.
Because every week you come in here trying to mute me on my theory.
Oh,
You be
he
trying
already
to
trying to revoke it again. He said, "Don't make me revoke it a third time, Kay."
Every
Dane, that was a good one.
JC with the $4.99 super chat. You're not gonna tell me to throw a rope like we know each other, because how you even know my name?
He did call her name. He said Julia.
How you even know? Yeah, Dane, don't be trying to don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Okay, I know it this time.
That was a good one.
Okay,
that was a good one. I was here with that one. I was rocking with it. I'm with you.
Okay. So sometimes they be somewhat in there, right? Okay. I'm in there. You all in the comments, what do y'all think about this cave and what does it mean? Ashley, what does this cave here mean to you? They had trapped, Julie, Randall, and a nurse junkie girl together. Since people don't like us to call her that, Muriel. They got.
I don't give a damn nurse crackhead. Let's address that too, because y'all would never come on Kay's page talking about she's not actually a crackhead because it wasn't crack that she. I don't care. Okay, anybody who does the dope, the serious dope. I mean the injectables. I mean the pipe ones. I mean all of that. It's a crackhead. Crack is what I call it. And it could just be my era, but that's what it's going to be for all of them. It covers an umbrella, a plethora of addictions and substances. Okay, so cut that out. Don't play them types of games with me. I know the heifer was an IV drug user or pill popper. Okay. But I call it crack.
If you do one, you'll do the other one, okay? If you're good enough to hold something over a lighter and click, you'll smoke the box too. Okay.
Ashley said I smoke the color TV. Don't ask me about it no more.
Crack is whack.
This is the scariest part of Freddie versus Jason was Kelly's tired ass. Why you got
You're not even scary.
You're not even scary. But what do y'all think is the cave symbolizing? I mean, then Boy went in there and he got the worms. Now Julie back in there and she done went back to the past. And she done whole hop to several pasts in there. Ashley, is this cave a warning? Is Martin really a big bad down there?
Here's the thing. My theory about them all being sleeper cells, right? Everyone who was locked in that cave being in some form or fashion a sleeper cell that'll be activated by the From at any given moment to carry out whatever mission they need to. I think that Julie is integral in this, and I think she is going to glean some message while she's here. But again, this was the point where I feel like they were all injected with something. Boyd got the worms. I think something was left on the inside of them because they came back forever changed, except for Nurse Crackhead. So did she find crack in the From? Because again, she's the only one that I don't see affected. Randall, aka Brotherhood of the Night's Watch, is seeing the cicadas and having hallucinations. Already been attacked by the From monsters, but they let him live. And now we have Julie, who was hearing the scream down here. Now it's quieted, but now it's a whole other thing unlocked. So Martin is warning her. I'm kind of with Brotherhood of the Night's Watch on this. I don't think anyone is good in the From. The only one I could have thought was good still is the Boy in White, because as I put in the chat earlier, he is the only one of the Ankui crew, whatever, that is clean. Right? He's not dirty. He doesn't look all deformed and rotten from the inside out. So I think that Julie's going to get some good clues down here. But this was the place of her transformation, because Julie, for better or worse, will never be the same again. And I hope that she's going to be a tool, right, to get us somewhere else. Because I don't know. Other than her being down there looking scared, I don't think she got any revelation in the moment, but I think it'll come later.
Julie is the king, y'all.
Marielle is microdosing. I think she's secretly still on drugs.
I think so too.
Does that would explain? That would explain why everything is, they are like really suffering, and she's just over there with her long, looking like she's always looking. I think she's still on them drugs, and it's going to come out in the water.
I think so too. That's the only explanation.
The super chat that said, Sarah told Boyd that the monsters they were laughing at him when he released. the worms and the bugs and all that stuff.
Nothing happens
that they're laughing at Boyd right now.
Nothing happens in this place that those creatures and whoever the big bad is doesn't know about. It's all a part of their magnificent plan. Like, so when it's this and it's just like, well, this is gonna probably be it's not, because they are always like 20-50 steps ahead of whatever Boyd, Julie, Tabitha are doing. They always know everything because they see and watch everything. I don't think this is gonna. I just think they all just need to just give up and go to bed.
Okay, exactly. Just go take a nap and just let it be. Just keep doing what y'all do. They need to keep pretending like they've been pretending like everything is okay, and then nighttime happen. Just go to sleep, close the windows. Let's just
hang it up.
You know, like I would be here for that, EJ. If they like got like some Morse code type of system down pat to where those creatures could, because they always listening and looking and watching.
Mm-hmm.
They need to set up something where like have some type of element of surprise. There has yet to be an element of anything that these creatures or whatever didn't see coming. So it's not like they don't know she's down here.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I got the keys.
What is it? A Renrail for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you all. Y'all, guess what?
What?
We finally got over 200 people in the chat in here.
Yeah.
We are at 202. Thank you everybody for all of your engagement. Helps to spread us out in the YouTube algorithm. So every time you hit the like button, every time you hit subscribe, every time you comment, every time you send a super chat, we get pushed out so that more people can see us. And we finally got 200 people in here, over 200 of you all here. So thank you all so very much. I want to remind you all that every Saturday we have our members only watch along. So if you love the content, and if you want to hang with us in a smaller environment and come and hang out with us and have some good old blockbuster nights, we have a lot of fun there, you all. Make sure you join the memberships this week. Let's see what we're going to watch this Saturday real quick before we get back into this episode.
I am no longer your master.
Video on your show, aren't you?
The answer is no.
Master.
You sure look like a master to me.
This is Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
I know what it's like to lose precious things.
Shogun.
Video on your show, aren't you?
The answer is no.
Master.
You sure look like a master to me.
This is Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
I know what it's like to lose precious things.
Oh, thank you. Anybody who's new here, we have commercials. We have little intermissions, and nothing's over.
Yes, we ain't saying we ain't even done. Okay, we ain't even done. Okay, y'all know what some more stuff happening here. So while Fatima is waiting for somebody to come and tell her what's next, the blind side comes out and says, "You know what? Ellis had said for you to follow me. Okay, I need you to come along with where I'm at, because that's what." Ellis has said for you to do. And because Fatima is just as naive as Ellis is, she's like, okay, yeah, well, let me go on, I guess then. And she get down there and ain't no Ellis there. And then Big Sleepy is all like, I mean, you might as well go on and stay down here. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you out. And on one hand, I was like, you can't be out here lying to people like that, Big Sleepy. But on the other hand, I'm like, she did just, she stabbed Tilly, so it might be to save everybody. I don't know about y'all. I mean, it was sneaky, but I mean, we don't know how dangerous Fatima is at this point. Tyra?
Girl! Okay. if this was that, this isn't that. This isn't that. There is no way we need to put Fatima, because he don't know nothing about that. He's on a mission from whatever that thing is in that kimono. He think he's on a mission from God, like this is the Blues Brothers, and he's been sent here by a demonic entity that mean him no good. Like this is, I'm trying to have compassion for Big Sleepy, for Pooh Bear, because there is none. Because he been hibernating. His ass been sleep all season, and then this is what you get up and do with his little naive self. He's getting the Sarah treatment. You know, he thinks it's the same when we got in there. They said, and we can go home if I do this. And the biggest thing for me was that she's actually pregnant. I was like, I was all ready for Fatima's transition into a creature. And it's like, no, it's not that. You are pregnant, but it's not your baby. It's she's carrying a baby. I was like, okay. He's giving her blood. We're getting back into the blood sacrifice. So she is giving birth to a creature. I mean, is she gonna survive it? Like, this just isn't safe. Like, if you thought you were on a mission from an angel, you can't tell anybody. You have to be an evading and kidnapping and breaking the law. And the way he just got her in there, it was just so laughable. I guess, like, somebody left a comment. It says that Elgin is who we thought Tilly was this whole time. It really is. It really is, because you just, him thinking that it's so righteous and how he's approaching this kidnapping was just funny. Just like, no, like, what are you doing? Like, I brought you blood. I cleaned it up all night.
He was acting like the blind side. Like I told y'all, he be so just docile in everything he do.
It is.
Like, girl, I'm gonna get you real comfortable. You're gonna be good.
I've been trying to leave it alone, Kay. Elgin is very John Coffey. Don't put me in the dog bowl. Like the dog. It's very, very, very that. And I've been trying to leave it alone because he's been asleep the whole season. But yeah, this is very Jolly Green Giant. I really don't like the way that it looks kidnapped. It looked, I ain't gonna say that. This is she gonna survive this? Like, he couldn't possibly think that this is what's best. But just like Sarah, if you've been fed and told something over and over, you believe it. And he genuinely think if he does this task, he's gonna get to go home, just like Sarah did when when she tried to kill Ethan.
Thank you, Ariana, for the $10 super chat. Big Sleepy seems to be up to no good, but I'm still conflicted on Kimono Lady, my favorite from weekly chat. Love all your thoughts. Thank you so much. We appreciate y'all and all of your support. Super sticker from Ty89. Thank you all. We really, really appreciate you all support. Y'all have no idea how much we appreciate your support.
I'm getting to that comment, Kay. Like, I'm from now on, I'm sticking to it. It was very confirmed when we had Randall say it out. Nothing in Fromville means us any good. Like, that lady in kimono. At this point, the boy in them little white shorts can go over there with his knock knees. Everybody can just move up the place.
EJ, how you feel about Pooh Bear guiding Fatima real smooth, like, to hold her captive, because he was real cool with it. Like, yeah, Elgin was like, because I'm the blind side, so I got that, I can protect you, so I'm gonna walk you right on over here to where he said that, knowing good and hell well Elgin and Ellis ain't never interacted. Okay, Ellis.
That part. Do you even know Ellis? Like, first of all, let's start there. Like, who is Ellis? Let me know. Listen, I would have been like, who is Ellis exactly? Who is he? Describe him to me, okay? and then I might go with you. The fact that Fatima just blindly went with him, do you really think that they would have sent Elgin out of all the people to come and get you, to take you to Ellis? That don't even make no doggone sense. I'm like, dang, girl, is the baby taking over your brain right now? Because that was stupid. Like, that was the dumbest thing ever.
But if it is, would he be keeping them safe, though? Is he keeping everybody else safe by holding her back?
I mean, you can look at it as like a kind of like a catch-22 in a way, maybe, but at the end of the day, but what is he doing it for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem right there. Like, you're doing it thinking that you're going on this mission of, oh, I'm going to get everybody out of here. Don't you think everybody, all the people before you, thought the same thing when they did crazy. I know you done heard them talk about Sarah. I know you done heard them. I mean, I know you wasn't asleep that whole time. Like, I know you heard them a little bit talk about Sarah. It's just, it goes back to the whole thing where nobody actually talks to each other, apparently. Like, nobody actually gives out. It feels like when people come there, this should be the meeting. Like, first you got to let them know, okay, listen, you're not getting up out of here, but we're about to have this meeting. We're about to tell you all the things. First of all, if you start to hear things, see things, or any of that type of stuff, don't listen to it. Because whatever it is, it don't mean you any good, right? Because that was the only thing Randall said that was actually true, right? It really is true. Nothing about Fromville, nobody's trying to help anybody. Everything about it is it literally is like they trying to get you every single time. Even when the lady gives him the keys, talking about, are you looking for these? Like, you give me the keys so I can go, but you're about to cut Randall's face up so that we can look at him every day like this. Like, everything is like a catch with it. So I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. Elgin, it was the audacity for me, y'all. Like, it's the audacity of you to tell me I'm sorry and at the same time pull me back into the cave. Like, how you gonna tell me I'm sorry?
No, come on. Stop fighting. This is for your own good.
No.
Val, the $9.99 super chat said, I ain't got nothing. I'm just gonna talk to you. I ain't got it.
You like me, girl.
I got this super chat.
Ashley, do you think that Elgin was protecting everyone by putting Fatima away? Because we see she has killed someone, she has fed off of someone. We don't know what she's capable of. I mean, is he there to really save everybody? Did he do the right thing, or is he just being
No, not even a little bit. Here's the thing. Fatima's a dummy, and she gets what she gets, right? Because listen, have you ever seen this man have a conversation with Ellis? Have you ever seen him be buddy?
Ashley, no. I'm telling them because they saying the same thing I said, like I think in the video and in the chat, like even though I deleted it because I was like, no, that's no excuse. He drove, when Ellis got stabbed at one time, he drove him to the clinic and he saved his life.
I don't care about that part.
No, Ellis was damn near unconscious that time. No. Ellis don't remember that man.
Did he make him a garland, a Happy Father's Day corsage or whatever? Like he was making mobiles for damn Fatima? No.
Oh, that was a
Fatima,
mobile?
no, that man don't get down with Ellis like that. Listen, you deserved everything you got. He was a damn Pied Piper, and she was one of them little street urchins that followed him down into that root cellar, baby. You get what you get with that. Big Sleepy, I don't even know if Big Sleepy can read well. And you mean to tell me he's now deciphering and interpreting Polaroid pictures taken by his camera? The kimono dragon, she said anything since we heard her say, if you do this for me, I'll do. So I'm saying now you got all these skills of deduction, Watson, right? And now you know the whole plan. I got it laid out. Let me get let me get you settled down here. What do they say? Drag you by your ankles and put you in this root. So it's for your own good, Fatima. Yes, you're having a baby, but it's not yours. So now you just deep in metaphysical. You got the true insight, Big Sleepy.
Mm-hmm. He said, I'm
no,
gonna get us home. I'm
feel
doing the right thing. We're all gonna
could barely steal that blood kit. Like he could have. Oh, I'm just in. Like it's very runaway SLAVE at times. So it just don't. That's what he was. Don't give that.
We're going home now.
We're going. I'm doing this for your own good, Fatima.
And no, is he protecting everyone else? No, he is doing the bidding of these Polaroid pictures. He does not give a damn about anyone else. She has already done the damage. She is already an instrument of chaos in the From. And I hope she's taken out down here. And I hope that Ellis and Julie, now that she's 18, maybe have a thing. But I'm over this. I'm over Fatima looking half dead, and I'm definitely over Big Sleepy. Take him out next episode. Kill him off.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's it.
We gotta talk about your girl here, because
no, we don't.
Yes,
please,
yep,
no, don't do it to us.
Because soon as Ethan, obviously he can't help Julie because he's a child. He said, I guess I'm gonna do the only thing that anybody could do in my situation. I'm gonna go find an adult. So he runs off to go find some grown-ups, and lo and behold, Miss Rental Cop was ready, boy. She was on the investigation. She on the scene. She's looking like somebody from a CSI. She looking for clues. She looking at the ground.
Is she holding like the dispatch? Like, hey, I need backup. Is she holding?
Ain't changed clothes since she got there. Her and Elgin just gonna wear the same damn thing every day. At this point, she was ready to just jump into action. I said, okay, with your little rental cop outfit. We're like, y'all look cute with your little rental cop outfit.
Girl, why she holding it? Like she was finna call her backup.
We got 323 in progress.
God forbid the next Polaroid showing OnlyFans logo. Girl, you know, in that case, we don't need to see him. In that case, we don't need
because he gonna do it. He gonna say, "Oh, y'all want to see this front?" He gonna take a picture because the Polaroid told him to.
Boy, she was ready to spring into action. Don't know nobody in Fromville. Don't know how things operate and work. But all she said is they need me. They find they need. I'm the top flight security in the world, Craig. Tyra.
Girl, she is. It's hard to be annoying when you're doing nothing. Like, get her away from Kenny. Why is she with Kenny? We already dropped whatever little plot. Like, they just put Kenny in the back. Like, we don't know. We haven't spent enough time with Kenny. But don't make this a thing. Don't make this a thing. Hopefully this was it, because she all looking upside Kenny's head. What? You didn't tell me Sarah did something last time. Why are we wasting time with these perps? We gotta go and get Sarah. Girl, okay. At least she sprung into action, but I would like for her to take a shower and at least wash the uniform and put it back on, because you can't tell me that she ain't took this damn cop uniform off since she got there.
Just thinking.
The face just looks like white supremacy. I said it.
It do. Karen the cop. Okay, she ready to spring into action over any little thing that ain't even got nothing to do with her. Get out of people's business. That's what she there for. She's just trying to be nosy because she ain't got nothing better to do. Because she said, "I'm the law around here." EJ.
She said, "We good, Sheriff? We good. We good." I said, wait a minute. Since when did we get into the fold? Like, this what we doing? And Boyd just, yeah, we good. I just couldn't. But anyway, this part right here tripped me out. I was like, okay, here we go. So you full blown police now, as they say it. You full blown police. Yeah, this is, for whatever reason, she feels like this is what she has to do, even though she has no idea of anything that's going on. She's not really equipped to do anything in this place. Like, you should be trying to learn what's going on, figure out what it is. And because I'm not against her helping, like, I'm not against, Boyd needs somebody else. He's been carrying the weight of the world, but the way that she moves to me feels like she has this takeover spirit. I can't stand that takeover spirit. It feels like she wants to take over everything. It feels like she thinks Boyd is not competent. Like, even though Boyd is losing his competency a little bit, but she can't say that. We've been with him for 2 seasons now, so we can say that, but she can't say that. She's been with him for like 2 minutes, right?
She was a rental cop for 2 weeks. Boyd is ain't he a Marine or in the Navy or something? Him and his wife, military people. And you think you know better than Boyd how to handle these people?
She's the op. We thought it was gonna be Randall. It's her. There, whenever the great divide happens, she is gonna be leading the charge and trying to take that. Because Boyd needs to let it go and wash his hands and let the chips fall, but he doesn't want to. It's gonna be a hostile takeover, right? It's gonna be a divide.
Brotherhood will be right up under Acosta. Watch.
Why are you talking about Randall over there? I'm over there. Well, I ain't on Randall like you on Jade, because you know you love some Jade. I ain't mad at Randall. I don't know. It could switch up. It could be Kenny. Kenny has just been real low, you know. He been real. We don't even know really where Kenny is beyond him moving to Colony House. We don't know, especially if he found out Boyd been lying to him again, because he didn't even tell Kenny
that part. You know that, and Kenny already been feeling some type of way about Boyd. So when the division happens, hey, I don't know.
But who's she gonna get on her side though? Like, that's what I really want to know. Like,
I don't know. Well, Donna, for the first time in this episode, gave an ultimatum. Like, if you don't, I'm choosing the people. I love Fatima just as much as you do, probably more, because Boyd was putting a lot on my daughter-in-law. It's like, Boyd, shut up. But It could. Who knows at this point? Because it's just Donna said that you don't have the people anymore, and if you don't tell them, I'm going to tell them. She ain't never done that before. She normally, sides with Boyd.
Yeah, shit. Boy just need to leave these people alone. Like, Boy just needs to go live in his house and just call it a day. Like, just find you a house, move out the sheriff's place, and just call it a day. I'm done with him.
He not. That's what my town. This is my town and my. He ain't gonna be a hockey stake over there. They're gonna have to hit Boyd in the head, and I don't want to be there to see it.
Okay, they better not put him in the box either, because listen, we gonna have some
let
problems.
anybody flip him. He get one over on him. Okay, we gonna have some problems. Okay, because he need to step into his Rick Grimes era and stop letting people. They running amok out here. He need to get control over it, because I don't trust this rental cop. Anybody else on this rental cop? Because what is she? Do y'all even think that she's gonna add value to Fromville? Is she gonna do anything except wind up getting somebody else killed?
Just be annoying. That's it.
Annoying.
Yeah, from what we see, it's not it's not looking good. We don't know really anything about her beyond her actions since she got there, and they have not been anything we want.
Oh, y'all. Before we get up out of here, because we got just one more little thing to talk about. Again, I just want to say shout out to every one of y'all for seriously being here and supporting us. Y'all have showed up and showed out on these Tuesdays, and we just can't say thank you enough. But I want to shout out all the people who have subbed to the channels and became channel membership, by the way. And we also are on Discord. Y'all, while I'm playing this, drop the Discord link so people can come on over there and join us. And I just put mine in my in the chat. Y'all join us on Discord. We having fun over there already.
I'm gonna keep it real. How you make me feel. Will you give me feel? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just drive me wild whenever you're around. You know how I do. You know how I slow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's great to see you.
Boy, it's something about you that make me tell my friends they don't understand. No, they don't know your style. I'm gonna keep it real. How you make me feel. Boy, you give me feel.
Thank you.
I'm gonna break it down.
Thank you.
Just drive me wild whenever you're around. You know how I do. You know how I slow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take the way you move.
Thank you.
The way you do your thing. You can bring it on. You can swing it this way.
It's great to see you.
Boy, it's something about you that make me tell my friends they don't understand. No, they don't know your style.
Yep. So quiet.
Now I know. Now I know we talked about this a little bit, but I want to focus a little bit on Kimono Lady. What does she want? Like, do y'all have any theories about why she is targeting Fatima? Why is she using Elgin? What kind of creature? Because I highly doubt it's a real baby. It's some kind of creature. I told y'all it's a xenomorph in the beginning. Go back to my theories video. I told y'all it's a xenomorph in there. What does she want that for? What are we doing? Because I've heard some people say, what if she's taking the place of Fatima? What if she's trying to use her in transition and she might be walking? Maybe she's a skinwalker. I don't know.
All I know is she's here to wreak havoc, and she used Big Sleepy because he's different. He's, you know what I mean? Like, You know, we go with who's most impressionable. She is a predator. Kimono Dragon is an agent of chaos and havoc, and she's dastardly. And I it's nothing good. I'll tell you that. Nothing good at all. She is not an angel.
EJ, what do you think she wants?
I think she wants the baby. Like maybe she's the one who put the baby inside of Fatima, because we know Fatima, she can't have kids. You know, it is what it is. But maybe she's the one who implanted this demon baby inside of her, and now she wants her baby, and she's using Elgin to get Fatima there so she can get her baby, because you know she wants this baby because it's a baby in there. Y'all saw her stomach? It said, ugh, it went in. That's crazy.
Tyra, what does she want?
Same. He said there's a baby in there. It's just not your baby. Who else, baby could it be? And I'm sure she's the one who's led him here. So that leads me to believe that she wants this baby. But it's a creature baby. It can't be a normal baby. Not if we need to give it blood. And he's storing her here. Like, how long is she going to have to be here? Is a creature? Does it just rip through her stomach? Is it a regular vaginal birth? Like, we don't know what's going to happen, but she clearly wants this baby. Why? I don't know, but I don't think it's a normal baby, but maybe
that thing gonna pop out like the xenomorph.
Maybe it's her baby and Fatima is just the vessel. And she used Big Sleepy to get her there to get that baby.
Girl, if that baby pop out like that, oh my God, I'm just going.
But what if it does? I mean, what do we do with the baby? Like, what is the baby gonna do? Like what is
she coming to get him? Okay, she coming to get him. Kimono lady is gonna all of a sudden she not gonna be a spirit no more. She gonna come through. She just gonna be like, give me my baby.
I mean, is it like the Antichrist or something? Like, is it the Ankui? Like, who is this?
We're still trying to figure out what the Ankui is. Ankui.
I mean, we have been saying but that would defeat what we've been saying. That there aren't really any children here to sacrifice. Like, what we got, Ethan. We don't see many kids here, so maybe these. But this isn't. But the kid needs blood, so it can't be a regular child. And this isn't anything born between her and Ellis. This is something that was placed on her. I think I don't know, but I don't think it's connected to them Unkui children, because I would think we need y'all to start having babies and stuff so we can have some more sacrifices or something, somebody else to bleed on them rocks. But yeah, if it needs blood, it's a creature. It has to be.
Thank you, CWC. I'm so glad I found everyone's channels. It's like sitting and laughing with friends. I wish everyone much success. Thank you. We really appreciate hearing that from you. And yes, if you all are on Discord, we are on Discord. If you need the links to join us on Discord, let us know so we can drop those. But yes, so y'all can have more of us and do this on the regular. And again, Darfalina, who member for a month on somebody's channel. Hey, Darfalina, we be at the movie nights. Okay,
yeah, she all proud, like she looking at the jumbotron, like, yeah, it's my baby.
Something in the from ruled all the crops so that Fatima would have sustenance for whatever is growing inside of her. I mean, so you think this is a conspiracy by the whole Fromville? This ain't just Kimono lady. This is the whole thing working together, is what you're saying.
Listen,
and Boy Short packed him up to send her on a long journey. He brought the whole bucket of rancid roots for her to eat. Like, oh, here you go, Fatima. Ugh. Poking at this point.
And
this lady won't.
And Elgin done put his blood in the thing. Don't nobody want your old nasty blood, Elgin. Ugh. That's just nasty.
It's just crazy that he was able to do that, like unquestioned. He was like, "Oh, you need so that," and the fact that he just knew, like, "Oh, this picture means I need to give a pint of my blood." Like, what? That's insane.
No.
And then knew how to draw his own blood. Really? You got skills like that? You got phlebotomy skills now, sir? You can't, like, never mind. Be quiet.
He dreamed about it, girl. He was dreaming about it, and it just came to him, and now he knows.
John Coffey Jr.
That part. T-Bell. It's K. If it's K.
I think she just realized. I just realized it. I was like, okay, this is a
quiet.
Oh, that was funny.
She'll come back in. T-Bell, love you guys. Thanks so much for the $4.99 super chat, T-Bell.
Thank you
We
so much.
appreciate you.
Yeah,
What
we
do you
about to
guys
wrap
have for theories for next episode in the chat? Drop your theories in the chat for, what is it, episode 9? It'll be, what?
Yeah, it's episode 9, child. Finally,
Lord.
we getting somewhere.
My only theory is that Ellis is about to freak out, gonna be running around crying, looking for Fatima. You got to see him shed tears for real. That's what's about to happen.
T-Bell $4.99 super chat. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate everybody's support here. Y'all, let's talk about what's gonna happen next episode. Drop in the comments where we headed next. Fatima is held captive. Julie been astral projecting or time traveling. I don't know which one. The rental cop is out on the loose. Jim done got told about himself, and Jasper is never going to talk. Ashley.
I'm disappointed about Jasper talking. I want him to talk. I want a goosebumps moment. Give us Slappy. You know what I mean? Give us a little bit of it. And I want to hear what kind of voice he has. Is it going to be like Sarah's voice? Like, hey, Victor, I'm ready to, I want to hear that. But Acosta will be a menace to society. She will be the bane of Boyd's existence, I'm pretty sure. Now, is this going, as soon as Fatima gets down there in that damn root cellar, it seems like she's going into immediate labor. She's, having the contractions and all that. I pray to God that she doesn't have the baby in the next episode. Like, really, in a matter of 20 minutes, you're going to pop out whatever this demon seed is. I don't really want to see that, but we might see that. And maybe Julie will get some clarity about what happened in the caves and what she can do with the information. That's all I got, y'all. I ain't got much more for it.
EJ, you got anything? What's going on next episode with all that happened?
Oh, I gave mine. You were gone away, girl. I said that Elgin is gonna cry. That's what's got not Elgin, Ellis gonna cry the whole time. Like, that's what we gonna see next week. Ellis running around crying, boy gonna be trying to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. I'm telling you, watch out.
That I believe, because he ain't did nothing worth notoriety at all in 3 seasons. Tyra, what's happening in episode 9?
I think stuff about to go down. Stuff is about to go down. Donna did give that ultimatum, and Fatima is missing. She's missing. So what does that mean? Is she finna go run and tell that, and everybody's gonna be in an uproar? We already know what Ellis is gonna be doing. He gonna be crying in the car because he can't find her, and she wasn't where he left her. I'm with Ashley. Like, I think we'd have to save that baby like on the cusp of being born. Maybe that's like the big finale like situation. There is no way Fatima is having that baby next episode. To hell. There is nothing that like, please don't. Save it at least to the finale. Like, let's just break out into a creature roar and then the episode goes off. I don't know, but not, please. We don't see Jim doing what he always does. Since Julie has had a near-death experience again, he could be, oh God, what did I miss? What happened to you? Yeah, we're gonna see a bunch of that crap. Jade definitely won't be staying away from his wife. Jade definitely won't be doing that. We'll see more of that. And I don't know. I don't even know what's happening with Victor. I don't know. I guess his purpose was served here. It could I'm not here for that. But yeah, Boyd is gonna be losing it because you had an ultimatum. Now she's missing. So I'm gonna assume since Ellis is crying, he'll be running around looking for Fatima.
Not Ellis crying.
He crying, girl. He crying hard too. He gonna be crying.
I want to know what Big Sleepy is gonna do because he's not, the brightest in the bunch. So he is gonna be trying to mix and mingle. Like, where's Fatima? He gonna
be looking for Fatima with the rest of the
old figure. He's just gonna be skipping. Like, there's a lot of nuance.
I hope she's okay.
I hope she's okay where she is.
What can I do?
Like, it's like, Fatima's missing. Wow, really? I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you guys again for showing up, and to the still 200 people that's out here. I appreciate y'all. Again, if you weren't here earlier, it is my Founders Day. Shout out to all the SG Rose for Founders Day. I appreciate all the people for showing up in the chat, giving us your theories, because again, we don't know what the hell is going on. So we all gonna work this thing out together. Again, before we get out of here, drop your last minute theories before we roll on out of here. But before we do, gotta let y'all know what is going on.
Did she freeze?
I think she froze again. I think something going on with StreamYard, seriously.
Hold on.
She's gonna ask what everyone's doing this week, guys. She's coming.
I like that song, Tyra.
Oh yeah, don't be on the top. Goes down.
It's really a good song.
Critical thinking said, "Oh no, not again."
It's me. Hey y'all. Tomorrow it's me, Tia, in this body. Be sure to go and support all of our From videos. Everybody has dropped theirs at this point, and run up more of your theories and everything there. And tomorrow, please join me for the Tony Todd tribute and Candyman watch along that is going to follow. I really want to talk about that man and everything that he has contributed to, like the acting in the horror space. So please support me there and hit that like button and come in and talk about, if you know anything about him or if he just scared the hell out of you. I'm here for all of it. Thank you.
Hey y'all. Hey, so listen, no theories, but I did do my From video and I gave y'all all my best thoughts, all of them. So you got to go check it out because you never know what I'm going to say. And then of course, just keep your notifications on. Gonna be dropping some more videos. Gonna be dropping some more All the Queen's Men's videos. Those are coming up. And then I have some other stuff that I've already uploaded. And definitely check out the stuff that we've already done. Like if you didn't check out the Meg documentary, that was a great documentary, y'all. I'm sorry. I need to go look at the live. We had a really good time doing that one. And then other than that, make sure y'all come in the Discord because I'm gonna be up in there active, chit-chatting. Come hang out.
Hola, you guys. So please just make sure that you're subscribed to everybody on this panel. Make sure that you leave a comment on this video and make sure that you have your notification bells hit. Again, we all did our From videos tomorrow. In addition to Tyra's live and watch along, we will be talking Tia Mowry, my next act. Thursday, we will have a double header. We will be talking Abbott Elementary and what are we talking Thursday on? Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
Yep. Married at First Sight. And then of course, the Last Dragon watch along on Saturday that I'll be hosting. Yes. The Discord link is pinned in my comment section. I think the other ladies have it as well. So please make sure that you're engaged and run up the uploads, y'all. We all upload individual content. Please go show it some love. But thank y'all for being here. And I can't wait to see you guys next Tuesday for From.
Mm-hmm. And for anybody who is already a member, do know that there's a Discord. There's links above in the membership community tab. I just want to say that.
And as for me and the channel, y'all go out, check my theories videos. It's in the shorts. I ain't gonna share my theory out loud. I want y'all to go watch the video because I have a theory as well. I ain't say it tonight. I saved it. Okay, I'm doing a theories video, and tomorrow we will be doing a live finale for the Penguin. Y'all, it's over. It's over. They could have gave us at least 10 episodes of this series, but it's over. So we're gonna talk about it live. Celebrate the Penguin and everything else that these ladies already told you that we all have going on this week. Again, thank you everyone for coming out every Tuesday to talk Fromville with us. And if you like shows like From and you all have not watched Silo yet, go catch up on Silo. Season 2 drops this week, Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Go watch Silo. if you haven't, because Sila will be the next series that we start covering. Another series like From and Yellow Jackets, one of the theory-based shows. So we would love for y'all to check out Silo so we could talk about it together. Thank you all the people who showed up in the chat and gave us super chat, join memberships, hit that like and subscribe button. All of that matters to us. And we will see you all in the next one.
I need the cash, I need it fast. I treat the stash like it's up for grabs. On the road to the riches, my foot on the gas. Can't be stopped, I will keep spinning. I'm chasing success like this is my last. I wake up in the morning, thank the Lord that I made it up. I was so close to the edge like a bad bitch, baby help. I turned a little nothing into something, like I put a bun in the oven. I first gave